हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका मेरे चैनल सोशल शेयर एजुकेशन में।
In this video, I will write essay on Hindi language. In 1949, the Constituent Assembly of India adopted Hindi as the official language of the country. And thereafter, the Constitution adopted Hindi written in Devanagari script as the official language of the country in 1950 under the Article 343 of the 1950s. So today, most of the people living in India know only Hindi language as its only language. The Hindi language is used in common parlance in all over India, but since India is a country with a large population, languages other than Hindi are also spoken in India, and the importance of all those languages also more in itself. Hindi is official national language in India. History of Hindi language. The Hindi language is written in the Devanagari script. According to the changing times, there have been a lot of changes in the Hindi language from time to time. But the Hindi language we use in today's time is not pure Hindi, because according to the all places and region of each state in India, Hindi languages changes. The Hindi word originated from the word Sindhu, because at that time the people of Iran used to say Sa as Ha. Thus the word Sindhu got converted into Hindu, and with the passage of time the word Hindu came to be called Hindi. Hindi is one such language that is spoken very easily. Today, Hindi language is not only spoken in India, but it is also used in many countries like Fiji, Nepal, and Mauritius. Apart from this, Indians live all over the world who spoke and learned Hindi because their good influence on them. But in these countries, pure Hindi language is not used. The language which is spoken here can be called mixed Hindi. Today, a large population living in India is gaining knowledge of the English language, due to which the importance of Hindi language is decreasing among the people, and the English language is getting more important than the Hindi language. It is absolutely true that if you have knowledge of the English language, then you can convey your point to many people. At present, most of the students pay more attention to the English language than the Hindi language and prefer to communicate in the English language, because the English language is used the most all over the world, and the Hindi language is more important than the English language is seen behind. Today, some people in India use the Hindi language as an alternative language because English language is taught in big schools and institutions. This is the reason that the importance of Hindi language is decreasing at the present time. Conclusion: in the present time, the importance of Hindi language has decreased considerably. The English language has emerged. Even today, there are many people who are developing and making an important contribution in the field of Hindi language. The more we know about the Hindi language in detail, our love for the Hindi language will also increase. Knowledge of Hindi language is also very important because the Hindi language is the official language of our country.
अगर आपने अभी तक इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं करा है तो प्लीज़ इस चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दीजिए और बेल आइकन दबाकर नोटिफिकेशन को भी ऑन कर दीजिए। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर योर वैल्यूएबल टाइम एंड विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट फॉर योर फ्यूचर।